Students at Patronis Elementary School tapped into their scientific side today with the help of two silly science brothers. Engineer Bill Porter and physicist Dan Fleesick stepped away from their desks at the Navy base here in Panama City Beach to help pique students' interest in all things science. The brothers put on a skit for the kids and showed them a few of their scientific tricks, all while explaining how science works along the way.
The goal of this program is to get kids interested and excited about science at a young age, because it's very easy, I think, nowadays for kids to sort of get mired in the bookwork and you know, they don't get to see a lot of the exciting things that science and scientists can do.
I really like the electricity that made the electricity music.
So cute. The brothers have been involved in this program for the last 4 years. Now, for more information on the Science Brothers, visit our website, WJHG.com.
Russell Jones tonight. Thank you. According to the U.S. Department of Education, only 16% of American high school seniors are proficient in math and interested in a career in science, technology, engineering, or math, which is more commonly referred to as STEM. News 13's Larissa Scott is live now in our studios to tell us that there's a local group trying to increase that number.
There is, Amy, and they're called the Science Brothers. The Science Brothers went to Patronis Elementary School today to present a science show for the students. They're a nonprofit outreach program aimed at getting elementary and middle school students interested in STEM activities. The program is about two brothers who are in two different fields of science, and they compete with each other to see which field is better. They say speaking to this age group is important because it's a defining age when kids decide whether or not science is cool. Bill Porter, one of the Science Brothers, says after the students watch his show, he hopes they leave thinking science is interesting.
I want them to go back to their teachers and ask questions about how did that work, you know, when they did this on stage, what exactly was going on. I'm not trying to teach them in this 30-minute program. I'm trying to get them to wonder how it works and go back to their teachers and let the teachers do their jobs and actually teach the science.
The Science Brothers do a show at local schools every other week. Now, to find out how you can sign your school up for a show, visit our website at mypanhandle.com.
News 13's Larissa Scott.
The Science Brothers packed up their bag of scientific fun and brought it to Patronis Elementary School today. News Channel 7's Brianna DiPalato was at the school and caught all the action.
What is it? It's science.
The show's about two brothers. I like to do electricity. Dan likes to do chemistry. We wrote the scripts in such a way that we'd hoped a lot of kids would be able to relate to it.
Bill and Dan have been putting on their skits for more than 3 years.
The brothers are bickering about whose toys or whose science are cooler. And throughout the show, we're arguing that the entire time, and I think it really helps the kids relate to what they see on stage.
And even though the skits bring lots of laughs, they also serve a purpose.
The goal of this program is to get kids interested and excited about science at a young age, because it's very easy, I think, nowadays for kids to sort of get mired in the bookwork and you know, they don't get to see a lot of the exciting things that science and scientists can do.
This year, the guys brought along their science sister to help them out.
My role as a science sister in the Science Brothers is to really reach out to the girls. I mean, of course I apply to guys, but the little girls need to know that science isn't just for boys, isn't just for, you know, just for the males, it's for women too, and they can grow up and be scientists.
Not only does it entertain the students,
I liked it when they showed the lightning, when he did that Star Wars thing.
But the teachers love the show too.
We actually, when we got back to my classroom, we wrote what our favorite part was. So we took the science part, brought back to the classroom, wrote about what we liked, and then we're actually going to send our letters, our thank you letters, to the Science Brothers.
As the school year comes to an end, the brothers, and now sister, are already thinking of new skits for next year. In Panama City Beach, Brianna DiPalato, News Channel 7.
Wow, they were having a lot of fun there. Well, the brothers perform about 10 to 12 shows every school year. They both work at Naval Support Activity in Panama City Beach. For more information on the brothers, visit our website, WJHG.com.
Glad I don't have to clean up that paper.
According to the U.S. Department of Education, only 16% of American high school seniors are proficient in math and interested in a career in science, technology, engineering, or math, which is more commonly referred to as STEM.
But there's a science group here in Bay County trying to increase that number. News 13's Larissa Scott has the story.
We're in dire need of STEM professionals.
According to the U.S. Department of Education, the United States has been losing its global competitive edge, ranking 25th in math and 17th in science compared to industrialized nations.
Kids tend to get turned off to science and math and things at an early age because You know, maybe it's not cool to be smart, and we're trying to change that because it is cool.
The Science Brothers are a nonprofit outreach program aimed at getting elementary and middle school students interested in STEM activities.
Our whole purpose is to make the entire societal structure of these elementary school kids think science is cool, so there's no peer pressure not to go into science.
The program is about two brothers who are in two different fields of science, and they compete with each other to see which field is better, giving the kids an opportunity to laugh and interact with them.
And being able to see that kind of example in someone that's young and relevant that they can kind of relate to almost in a way is really important for the kids to see.
Above all, when the kids leave the show, the Science Brothers hope they leave being a little more interested in science than when they came.
I really like seeing the reactions from the kids when we finish. You know, we'll always ask at the end of the show, who wants to be a scientist? And all the kids are, you know, raising their hands and yelling. And that's just really, it's really satisfying to see that we've actually affected people like that.
I'm not trying to teach them in this 30-minute program. I'm trying to get them to wonder how it works and go back to their teachers and let the teachers do their jobs and actually teach the science.
Reporting in Panama City Beach, Larissa Scott, News 13.
A lot of future scientists on it.
I think so.
Now, the Science Brothers present a show at Bay County schools every other week.
To find out how you can sign your school up for a show, just visit our website at mypanhandle.com.